Hello, this is Ann Keeler Evans, peacemaker, poet, and author of Peacemakers Tarot for the 21st Century. And this is the compilation reading for the Dark of the Moon. And it was a pretty interesting reading for these 3 days with the cards we pulled. The first card we pulled for releasing was Passion. And in Passion, what they talk about is creating the partnership and the alchemy that can happen, things that can be built that are amazing. Now, I think in this time, I have often looked at releasing as something to move forward from. But I think today, always now, this is an invitation to release our passion into the world, to show people that it's appropriate to be passionate about the things that matter and about the things that bring us joy and excitement, about the things that we are good at, because that makes it easier for us to work when we're working with our passions. The next card that came up was Power, and that was our day for ruminating, and maybe also for remembering, because I think it's really important that we remember how much power we have in ourselves and in our relationships, on our teams, and in our communities, if we choose to exercise that. And we can generate power. Some of us are people who can create excitement and the energy for people to join in. And others are great at sharing that power. And in that, we ask the people that we know are good at things we're not to take responsibility for their piece of that power. And that, again, generates power, because then they get excited and they have more people on their team than we have on our team, or maybe different people. But that way it begins to spread. And isn't that a fun thing? And then the last thing we talk about, yesterday's reading, was science. And science has, as do all of these cards, two directions. One is order. How are things connected? What should we look at next? And one is mystery. Imagine that in one weekend, you were invited to look at passion and alchemy, power, and mystery. It's time. It's really been hard to believe in possibilities in the turmoil and tumult of these days. But that's what they want. And here we are, with all this power between us, with all the possibilities of turning the lead of these moments into golden ones, into things that are possible and profitable for us, in things that are peace. And peace is a mystery. I have said this, I believe, but if not, I was just in Antarctica, and the peace I experienced there in this one particular bay, Paradise Bay, and in another place just along a very deep crevasse in the waters, has just changed my life. But it's also this incredible reminder that peace is possible. And it's a huge mystery. We don't understand it, but we can study it. We can make connections. Those connections can become alchemical. We can spread them. We can share them. There are so many things we can do. So when people say, oh my gosh, it's going to be terrible, nothing's going to happen, let's make something amazing happen. You and me, here we are, out into the world together. You can find me at peacemakerstarot.org and at AnnKeelerEvans.org. Thank you, and enjoy this new flower moon as emergence flowers forth.